My name is Frank A. Thomas, and I am very proud to present to you this history of African American preachers, as well as the study of African American preaching. And I want to spend a couple of videos now doing something that is unorthodox. I want to talk about what preachers can learn from the hip-hop artist and mogul, Jay-Z. So let me tell you how I got there. See, so there is now a generation that has been raised with hip-hop music, spoken word, poetry slams, and now gospel slams. This is Valerie Bridgeman. In a conversation with her, she was talking to me about the next form of the sermon is going to probably be the poetic-sermonic form. Valerie Bridgeman says that this generation has now been raised with hip-hop music, spoken word, poetry slam, gospel slam. It finds the poetic a natural form of speech in proclamation. Her concern is that there is no place in the church for their poetic form of proclamation. She said that the church is put off by the profane language and does not realize how sacred this generation believes life is, despite the vulgar ways they talk about it. They use vulgarity to make a sacred point. If that offends some of us, then I think we need to read the scripture more carefully, because the scriptures contain some measure of vulgarity. In the renewed homiletic, Bridgeman provocatively calls vulgar sacred language holy profanity. From this, the potential of the poetic form in contemporary preaching opens the possibilities that preachers can glean from the poetic generation by examining the poetry of Jay-Z, a critically acclaimed representative of contemporary poetry in hip-hop music. What I'm going to do in the next several videos is to consider the question, what can preachers learn about excellence in preaching from the best of hip-hop communication? And I do know, don't write me letters, I know that hip-hop, it can be misogynistic, I know it can be materialistic, I know it can be offensive, I know that. But that don't mean we throw all of it out. There are some good parts, so we can be critical of that which needs to be criticized, and we also can learn from and celebrate that which needs to be learned from and celebrated. And I argue that there are things that can be learned from and celebrated, and I will present them in the next several videos. Thank you for listening. I look forward to talking to you next week. God bless you. Have a great week. And please don't forget that each and every Monday we do a Periscope live broadcast, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Twice a week, we release videos in this series on African American preaching. And finally, each and every week, we upload spiritual vitamins to SoundCloud. We want to make sure that you will subscribe to each of these platforms. And I know you want to get as fast as you can this powerful information that's coming forth. So sign up. God bless you. And thank you so much for watching.